Canadian Training Institute. That's a program, that's the agency that runs the program. In 2004, John Godin decided to run a program called Beyond the Halls, which was a high school transformation project, which started to do test work and ask survey questions to high school students around how do you feel in your school? Do you feel safe? What things are happening in your school? Do you feel like things are moving forward? Do you feel safe? Are you a part of your community? The schools were 3 in Toronto and 1 in Brampton. You can keep going. Leave it right there. So after they did the surveys, we do still have those slides and storyboards from when we went to the school. So if you are interested in seeing some of those results from almost 4 years ago, they mirror what was happening now. And we found that there was a lot of common threads. Number one, that a lot of the students, almost 80 to 90% of the students, knew of a friend who regularly carried a weapon to school, or knew a gang member in their school, or felt threatened when they went to their school. Now, the other side of the coin is that we would believe that those are students that they're nearly dropping out, the 50% students, they're not really involved, they don't know what's going on, so obviously they're going to see those things. But we found it from 90% students all the way to the ones that were constantly being suspended and expelled. So what they decided to do was try to work with youth who were the kids that were carrying the knives in schools, the kids that were getting kicked out constantly, the kids that were I would hence to say the victims of the Safe Schools Act, and being basically tossed out into the streets after maybe a water gun incident or maybe a fight of some sort. So we wanted to try to connect to them, find out what's going on, and see why are these kids leaving at such a high rate. As you've been hearing over the last couple of months, the 40% dropout rate amongst African Canadian kids in Toronto. It's not a surprise to many people, but for some people when they see that, it's like, oh my gosh, this is great. And now we see a couple weeks ago in the newspaper, well, it's only 23% when we take everybody. Let's not focus on that one little group. Let's focus on everybody. Oh, we're doing good in school, 23%. So what we wanted to try to do in our program was focus in on kids that were not making it, where we're also attached to gangs, or what is it youth call gangs, or what we talk about as gangs, and why they're doing that. So we created a program called Breaking the Cycle, which helps youth that are 15 to 24, males and females, unemployed, not going to school, and who are committed to the program. We don't want just anybody and everybody, because I think that was a mistake that a lot of services make. We'll just take anyone that walks through our door, because we have our funders that want us to work with people, so we just got to take everybody. So you have a lot of youth that are not ready to change, but hey, I heard you guys are doing something great, let me hear about it, see how I could use this, because you probably won't be around for very long. In our first time when me and Andrew started, we were hearing that over and over again. I had been to Program A, Program B, Program C, and here I am again for another program. 4 years of programming, nothing's happening, now back to school, still not working, but I know the government's come up with another get-rich-quick scheme, and I can just jump on that for 6 months. I don't have to work or go to do anything. So we wanted to make sure we push the leadership portion of the project, which is we're creating young men and young women to become leaders. I'm flying through this stuff, this stack and stuff like that, because I don't really want to talk too much about it. But these are the 4 groups we've done up to last July, and as you can see, there's no face that you could use to describe the types of youth that are being involved in these types of crimes or these gangs or whatever we may say. So you'll see that the average age, 17 to 18 years old, 21 years old in group 3. Consistently, we don't get a lot of females because we can take a lot. For us, we find we don't get referred a lot of females. Either they're pregnant, so we need to get them to a pregnancy course or a premarital course or some sort of victim services, but you don't know what a gang is, because gangs, as we've been told all the time, is only guys. So why would I talk to you, because you're a female? Well, daddy of all your kids or your boyfriend is the gang member, so you're just as involved as the next guy is. So we need to be careful when you're making referrals that we are also paying as much attention to the guys as we are to the girls. Where do we get